Side Drive toward New North Side Drive.
I don't always know where I'm headed, but I always find a way to keep going. Roll with me.
Peace. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Olivia, and today was officially the last day that my boys were here, and they'll be heading to their dad's house tomorrow to get ready for school and stuff. I think they start school August 1st, so they've been here for most of the summer. Even though they live 2 hours away, we don't have like a set schedule because the boys are older and they're in activities and everything, but they're with me the whole summer. And I kind of want to talk about, like, I guess I don't want to say a day in the life of a single mom, but I kind of want to recap my summer and talk about the different phases and transitions, and just kind of give you I can't even say an overview because it's just a recap of the summer as a single mom of 5. I shared it before. My children are 20, 15, 14, 11, and 6. And this summer has been an adventure. It's been a journey. I moved into a new home on June 24th. My grandpa's funeral was on June 21st, which was out of town. The boys were here visiting. Journey had summer camp. My oldest daughter lives and works, outside the home. She doesn't live for me full time, but I'm still very active and present in her life. And my 15-year-old started playing flag football, which meant practice in the morning. And this was the first, I can't even say it was the first summer, because last year around this time we were transitioning from, well, we weren't even transitioning yet, but what I didn't know is that I'd be moving from Virginia to Georgia. So this is the second summer of a big move, a lot of changes. And I kind of just want to freely talk about what this summer looked like for me, and hopefully I can share some lessons learned or just share my experiences, because they're unique to me and maybe someone else needs to hear it. So I think this was the summer where I really had to, I won't say do the work, but I just had to face some stuff that I didn't know I needed to face, and how much pressure I put on myself to give my children experiences and things that they're not even asking for. So when I'm not able to do something or provide for them in the way I expect, I automatically call myself a bad mom, or it causes me to spiral, right? Like, but this summer, I really kind of gave myself room and permission to have these honest talks with my children so that it would either prove me right or prove me wrong. And it was a very, for me, eye-opening experience that I'm really grateful for. So, I work from home full time. I also have a business. Thank God Journey was in camp all day and entertained and didn't have to join my team's meetings. And, I have teenagers who have different diets and cell phones, and they want the freedom to walk to the store by themselves. And I no longer have children who get excited about, like going to the playground. Like my older kids are all close in age, so going to Chick-fil-A for lunch, having a Chick-fil-A picnic, going to playgrounds and parks and stuff like that. Summer made sense. They enjoyed skating. They enjoyed bowling and trampoline parks, and but it's like, what do you do with children that are different ages? And I had a talk with my son, my oldest son, and I said, how was your summer? How do you feel overall your summer was? Like, I know we didn't get to do a lot of things. We used to road trip a lot, and I need a new car. So it was a lot of limitations and hurdles I had to get over. But I asked him, I was like, how was your summer? And he was like, overall, it was pretty good. I said, even though we didn't get to do all the things we used to do, he was like, Mom, when we're away from you, we miss you. So just being able to be here with you was more than enough. And, that really just warmed my heart and forced me to kind of consider a different perspective, and not accept, but like really forced me to be more committed to checking in with myself, right? Being more self-aware. And I'm realizing that with each one of them, they just want their alone time. They just want a moment with mommy. And sometimes I can get so caught up in work, cleaning, or whatever needs to be done next that I have to kind of tell myself that whatever task I think is important can wait, because my children need me in some way, shape, or form. Like, my youngest son likes to ride with me to the store. And I'm pretty sure it's not only because he knows he's probably going to get something, but because that's his time alone with me. Or like, even right now, my 4 younger kids are with my sisters, But my oldest daughter took a Uber over here just to get some time in, and all we did was go to Waffle House. And I'm mad nobody told me about Waffle House sauce. And sat in the car and listened to music and just talked about dating and stuff like that. But she just needed her mommy. So even though it does take a lot of planning and not even planning, just willingness to make some sacrifices. It's possible to be present with each one of your kids on an individual basis, because trying to lump them all together just ain't it anymore. Which means that cooking, the way I cook changes, the way I grocery shop changes in the summer, because the boys eat. Okay? They eat. They eat and then they think about what they're going to eat next. So so that I don't become this big ball of overwhelming anxiety, I have to keep that in mind for whenever they're here, for next summer, and I also have to be mindful to make time with them throughout the year, not just in the summer, not just spring break. I'm not going to say that co-parenting is easy or difficult. It is what it is. It's going to come with whatever it comes with. But I will say that one of the more challenging parts of being a mom of 5, and even though all 5 don't live with me full time, I only have 2 that live with me full time, it's still challenging. Because of the age ranges, and I'll be honest, having to share them with their other parents. And I'm not going to sit here and say I don't have support, but it's like 99% of the time Journey's with me. And if 6-year-olds are different, they just built different, right? The most challenging part of this summer is when they all want my attention at one time and I'm working, and Journey's home. She doesn't care. I'm her mommy, and she will fight whoever tries to get close to her mommy, even the dog. But it is possible to enjoy life as a single mom of 5. But yeah, this summer has has been full of lessons, and maybe this will be another video at some point, but I think that one of the biggest lessons I learned, or I can't even say lessons. I know we often talk about triggers, and to be totally transparent, I think an area that I was highly triggered in this summer, and I know it was because the kids were here, was being lumped into the I don't like being put in boxes, right? So I've had a couple of different guys take interest in dating me. But the common thread was, well, you're a single mom, I'm a single dad, and we have a lot in common. Okay, let's talk about what that means, because single mom, single dad, single parent can be defined in many different ways. Everybody's life is different. And I found myself getting so angry or irritated by comments like that, because I felt like these individuals didn't take the time to get to know me or ask any questions to fully understand what single mom actually meant. It was like an assumption, like, oh, I remember one guy in particular, and when I say I crashed out on him, I crashed out on him and then had to apologize because I realized I was triggered. But he said something along the lines of, your kids deserve to see you being loved, right? And I kind of feel sad for you, or I feel sorry for you, because you out here chasing the bag and working hard, and not even giving a man a chance to take care of you. Like, you one of them women. And this man did not know me. Like, we might have had one conversation, but he did not know me. And when I say I crashed out on him, I crashed out because it was this conversation took place during a time when I was trying to handle some business. Like, this was supposed to be a business professional interaction, and it turned super personal, all because I told him I wasn't interested in meeting anybody new. I told him I had a lot on my plate. And he assumed that the lot on my plate was me moving, because he said something like, now that you move, you're ready to act right, So the reason why I got so triggered was because it's like, don't assume, right? Like, if he had taken the time to have a conversation with me to see what life really looks like for me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying I enjoy being a single mom. You know what I'm saying? I focus on taking care of my kids, taking care of myself, and finding joy and peace and happiness in life with everything that's going on. And I can't even sit here and say I don't have time to date. I'm willing to make time for the right person, but he wouldn't, and he knew it. He knew it, right? And it was several things being said, like, you probably got baby daddy drama. I don't. You in and out of court for child support, or I know you got child support to help you out. I don't. Or you don't have to be so guarded. Yes, I do. I do. Just because someone take interest in you don't mean you have to give them access to you. Single mom or not, right? This video is going way longer than I anticipated, but it's all good. Because that is what my summer has been. Trying to be present with my babies, all of them. Be present at work. Be present with my clients. And be open to dating. I'm not even going to get into dating apps. Because these exchanges, interactions I've been having have been with people I meet just minding my business, walking down the street or dropping Journey off at camp. So I just wanted to take the time to kind of just take it all in, because this is probably the first time all summer that I've had a chance to just sit and breathe, and I won't say process it because I've been processing it all summer, but it's like just speak freely, you know? So usually I try to give more lessons. I probably shared a lot of lessons learned, but one of, I guess to sum this really long video up, don't let anybody tell you who you are as a mother, as a woman, as a person. Because people will assume, people will project their stuff onto you. And be as present as you can be with yourself and your children. Because they do grow fast. But even at 20, they need you. Not in the same way they need you when you 6 or a baby, but you're going to always be mama. And not everybody's going to understand what that means. And that's okay. That's not your fault. And you really don't have to explain. And one day when I figure out how to fully capture more of these moments in life for me, I'll share. But for now, that's all I got. The summary. It's been a long summer. And after this week, everything will change. It'll be a whole new routine to, I can't even say adjust to create because of the move. But it's back to school. In a new home that still needs furniture. But overall, I am grateful for the good, the bad, and the crash outs, because there's always a lesson to learn, to be learned. So that's all I have. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. And if any part of this video resonated with you, feel free to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Until next time, I love you all. Peace. Get it, get it, get it. I'm listening.
Just like
My baby girl, my baby girl, I know it's the best thing you know. A mess for her, for sure. What? What? My arm hurt.